what is going on there, guys? It's Broadway Pixels here, bringing you back with yet again another video. And usually I do not make these kind of random videos, but in this case I will do that anyways, because this is already just pushed my point of beyond stupidity. So basically I'm gonna just sort this up basically nice and sweet. You know, it's getting right to the point. You know, you would ever kind of question of where stupidity lies, but I usually never speak of my mind about this kind of stuff because it's like buyer and seller things. But when you stumble upon yourself just plain pure stupidity, it's just, you have to just literally get to a point where it's like, where is this ever going to end? You know, things in life will never ever change, especially not even just with stupidity, just with all the lack of basically people just not even caring either that you put your time into this and they're like, oh, it's no big deal. You know, it's just like, yes, it is a big deal. So basically what happened was, you know, I sell electronics and I was selling an iMac for $1,220. I will say that because I'm not going to say any kind of the names or any kind of that matter. But $1,220 was the price of the iMac the person purchased. Now keep in mind somebody else was interested in this thing, they were asking me questions. And when this person just randomly bought it, you know, no questions were asked, which the description was pretty well enough, so I didn't really expect any questions as it is. But you know, there's always those curious people, there's always those people to the extent. So that's basically completely fine to that point. Now, okay, so the person, the one person buys it. Oh, and I had to say to the other person it's sold, but I'll let them know when another one gets in. They said, okay, you know, no problem. So this person questions, and, you know, we're packing everything up in the meantime, just because, you know, it's a bigger item, so we got to pack it, we got to make sure everything's wiped, everything's ready to go. It was pretty much to us, and I'll keep in mind, this was pretty much into the state of, you know, ready to go. We just had to get the labels ready and all that kind of stuff. So as we were about to ship it out, you know, we get like a message from the buyer, and they're asking them basically common enough questions that we already stated in our ad. But we try to be nice enough because they asked, you know, is there a keyboard or mouse? We reply with yes. We didn't even really say it was in the ad because, you know, we don't want to be that much of a dick. And the person replies back with, basically saying, you know, they have second doubts on the purchase. Can you wait before shipping? You know, and sometimes when this happens, you know, second doubts could be, you know, something fishy because it's a little under retail and it's like brand new and stuff like that. And so I can understand that. So we reply with, please keep in mind, you know, we were ready to ship this out, and we had somebody else in mind, but we were trying to be nice enough to let it, you know, basically purchase to you. Now, since you did basically purchase it, you know, just let us know because we have everything ready for shipment. And I was so lucky because we were ready to ship this thing out. And if this thing would have went out, we probably would have went through hell. So we were ready to ship it out, and then, you know, this all happened. So then I just said, you know what, let's hold it back, let's see what she says. He or she. And we're like, but even though I basically gave it away, I'm still not giving away the username. So the person basically, you know, said later on, I guess because we were saying just let us know. And the person says back, I'm waiting on an eBay seller to lower his new or her iMac for $13.59. Okay. So our iMac was $12.20. So I'm still kind of questioning, like, why? Why? This is literally the same exact thing, and the person even said same specs. But, okay, so you purchased mine for $12.20. And when we replied back with, please do research before purchasing the iMac, because ours, okay, I can get if ours was a little overpriced, but ours is like almost $150 under what that even person was going to be lowered to. So I don't get what's like the idea of where you have to last minute, not even last, like kind of last minute before shipping out. And you know, if what happens if we would have shipped this thing out? Then we would have had to go through all the hassle of returning it and trying to do all this hassle. Now of course we could be strict and say, no, you bought it. You know, we're trying to be as nice as enough as we can. And it's just these people. A lot of these people just take advantage of that. And you know, when you purchase something, you have to realize these people have to go through all this work. And if you're having second thoughts about either, you know, a lower price or a higher price or any of these kind of stupidity, you know, some kind of stuff, you know, you can message them, but just don't say hold off on shipping. I have to think about this. You know, that thinking about is more like when you put something in your wish list and before you purchasing it, because you're basically, when you're purchasing it, you're like committing that you want it. So when you go back on your word, you know, of course we can only change our mind, but you know, you don't change your mind a couple hours later down the road and, you know, just make us stand here like with our like thumbs up our ass and just saying, well, what's this person gonna do? Is the person gonna want it? You know, what do you want? What do you want? You know, it's just like, come on now, you gotta make up your mind. It's not like we're making $1 million question here and we're just saying, do you want to be a millionaire or do you want to be a trillionaire? You know, it's not even that. Or like, do you want a house or do you want a condo with a lot of money? And it's stupidity kind of questions, even though those were kind of stupid questions myself. But you know, when I could understand if the iMac was overpriced, like let's say my iMac was at $13.59 and that person on eBay was the same exact condition, specs, and everything for $12.20. But it's reversed in this case. We have the iMac that literally, we even redid enough research, $12.20 iMac. This is literally the Retina iMac. This is literally goes for pretty much way over that. And we're trying to, you know, price it right. You know, we're still making a little bit of money, get some money in our pockets, and, you know, get the other people buying it, you know, money in their pockets from savings. And it's just like, what is the idea of this? This really just blows stupidity out of the pain in my balls, because it's like it's like you see shriveled up balls that even get more shriveled up from this lack of stupidity. You know, the world is bad enough as it is, and then you have stupidity people on the internet just trying to, you know, I don't know, they're just like, it's just plain stupidity, you know. And obviously this is not new to me, like selling and buying and all that kind of stuff, because I've been doing this for like 10 years. And I'm 21, okay? So I've been doing this for like, since I was a little kid. I've been doing this kind of stuff. But, with that being said, it's just, what is the ever going to change about this? Because, you know, buying and selling online, this can be a little bit easier to earn and buy and save money and this and this and that. But, you know, at the end of the day, when you are coming to buy something, you always have to remember, when you're buying something, you're basically committing it. So you just make sure before you purchase something, you really, because when you're in a seller's perspective, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, you have to understand they have to go through the time of either printing in. Some of these people even get the labels out right away, they ship them, and then these people change their mind. It's just like, you can't change your mind. That's why a lot of these sellers nowadays are just putting terms that, like, once you purchase it, this is where it goes, this is where it does. And you know, some people are just not fond of that, and it's just like, well, if you want the item and you purchase it, you know, you have to go through with it, because then people have to go through the hassle of either returning it and, you know, returning the money back. And if it's in shipment, you know, you can cancel shipment, and sometimes it can be a little bit cheaper than paying for shipment again, but then you got to go through all the hassle and make yourself look bad, it makes your company look bad and all this kind of stuff. And it's just like, no. You know, when you purchase something, you have to make sure yourself, and especially when you're stupidity questions of, why would somebody pay almost $150 more for the same exact thing? Lowered to the $150 more. You know, it's just stupidity. It's just like, how stupid can you get? You know, I don't get it. Like, it's just like, what is the hassle of going through stuff? I can get if you don't like it, if you change your mind, or something's a little bit lower than what I have, you know. Any of those are still, you know, hassles to go through. But, you know, when you go through, like, it's just almost like childish, or when you're dealing with somebody that you know, is just like, okay, are they supposed to have this kind of stuff? You know, it's just like that kind of responsibility, because You know, we don't make mistakes in life, but you have to put somebody of that kind of risk of a money to, you know, $1,200 is still a lot of money. I don't care how much money I have. You know, $1,200 some dollars is still, you have to go through that. You have to go through every shipping, you know, making sure everything's ready, you know, that kind of good stuff. You know, you just have to keep that in mind. And when you have a lot of people, just idiotic people dealing with this, you're just like, well, what am I supposed to do? Is sit here and play with myself and wait, you know, for this person to make up their mind? You know, it's just like, and if I cancel the order, it's like, okay, you cancel the order and give me the money back. But then you got to deal with all this hassle of negativity and your feedback, and it's just insane. So my best advice for you, even though I'm ranting like this is like a freaking dramatic story, when you're purchasing something, make up your fucking mind, and just if you want to commit with buying something, fucking commit and just buy it, you know, just deal with it, because you gotta read the description, you gotta read all the shipment and every fucking thing you pay, check it, play with yourself. It's just like, when you wipe your ass, do you check it? If you don't check it, you're stupid, because literally, how do you know if you have shit on your ass? It's that same fucking scenario. If you wipe your ass and you look, if you got shit, wipe it more. In the computer, if the price is good, you know, you read the description, I don't know what more you can fucking get out of it. Come on, Humpty Dumpty. Like, what is this? Is this rocket fucking scientist that you want to pay $150 more and wait for this refund to go through, wait for all the hassle to go with this person, and just pay for $150 more? What? Okay, this is like brand new. So I can get this condition of brand new, but I looked, it's not. It's literally not. It's exactly the same condition, exactly the same specs. So this person's getting this new, more like she needs a new pair of tits and a new brain to deal with, you know. It's just that sort of scenario of where it comes down to plain stupidity. Literally, stew, like fucking stew shit, and pity. Oh my lord, I cannot even express on how plain stupidity is. You can go oof, 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 or that's stupid, you know, all that kind of goosh, stupid stuff, but I don't know what to do with this kind of shit, but you know, I'm just always going to be advice on you. If you're going to want to buy something, you read the description, just go fuck it through with it, buy it. And when you buy it, actually stick with it. Don't be like, I wonder if I wanted this. Oh, I wonder if I can get some more toilet paper and get this kind of toilet paper instead of that kind of toilet paper so it doesn't hurt my ass cheeks as much and my bumhole. It's like, fucking, are you seriously? This is not a fucking Monopoly game. You know, if you want to purchase something, purchase the fucking thing. If you have second doubts, you know, piss it. Literally piss on it. If you really have fucking doubts, you know, take a fucking piss for all the fuck these people, literally. I don't know what to even say with this kind of stupidity anymore. It's like Dumb and Dumber on the what is it? Is there Dumb and Dumber 2? It's like Dumb and Dumber 3. But yeah, enjoy this video, Broadway Pixels here, and enjoy the rest of my bloopers as well, because, you know, Infinite Dawn over here interrupted me. But thank you guys all for watching. Stay tuned for my next video, everybody. Peace out. Hey, what's going on there, guys? This is Broadway Pixels here, bringing you back with another video. Now, this is keep in mind, this is kind of a rant video, so if you do not like these kind of videos, just, you know, you're more than welcome to stay away from it if you're not even familiar with the title as much. But I'm going to try to make this fucking goddamn... Hey, what is going on there, guys? This is Broadway Pixels. Fuck. Hey, what is... kind of stuff. But I think it's time that I do, because this has literally just blew my mind of how stupidity people can get. Okay, now I will post the screenshots, but I will not disclose any of their username or any kind of information, because I kindly respect that as much as, you know, I would want to, but I'm not doing that. So I never understand where this point of stupidity lies. But like I said, I don't speak my mind about this kind of stuff. But when you literally have an ordeal like this, it's just like, what are you supposed to do? So I stumbled upon a buyer of mine wanting to buy an iMac. Okay. The price was $220. I will tell you that. And okay, $1,220. Not a bad deal. Still under retail. Still making up some money, you know. Not a bad deal. And there was another person, you know, asking questions about the iMac before they were willing to buy it. So this other person randomly just buys it. I'm like, sorry to the other guy, the guy or gal, and I'm just like, you know, we sold it, but we'll let you know when we have another. The person's like, thank you, and let me know. Infinite. I'm fucking